What's up, man? This is Jay from Nyce1s. Just finished up another successful Ratchet Fridays. Thanks to everyone who came out for our Ratchet Fridays car meet. That's car show. Right here at Old Bridge Township, Raceway Park, better known as E-Town. So we're all done now, as you can see. It just hit 12 a.m. I just finished up loading up the car with our merchandise from the booth, and now the journey begins, actually. So been up about 20 hours now, online marketing event. Had to run and go get some t-shirts today, picked them up, bring the booth here, went to the office, grabbed the stuff for the booth, loaded it up, came here, filmed, took some photos, did the live stream, did all the things that we need to make the event successful in terms of content. And now in 5 hours, because it's now 12 a.m., 5 a.m. I'm supposed to be on a flight heading to Bradenton for Fl2K, which is another awesome event. And honestly, I can't wait, man. I love what I do. I am a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, I enjoy this. I live for it. So take this ride with me the next 24 hours or so. Maybe we'll make it 48 hours. Maybe it'll take you through the whole Fl2K experience too. So, like I said, I'm gonna go right now back to the office, unload the car right there, and then grab something to eat, hop in an Uber, and head to the airport. Flight's at 5 a.m. I'll be landing at around 8:30 or so, and then we drive about an hour or so to Bradenton for Fl2K. So stay tuned.
Compliance with all crew member instructions. Lighted information, signs, and posted placards. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle, pull in the strap to tighten. To release, lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off.
Tampa, Florida.
What time is it?
Almost 8:30.
Almost 8:30. What'd you do last night?
Ratchet Friday. Just pick up merch. Ratchet Friday. Film. Back to the drop the stuff off. Unload all the merch, and then right to the airport.
And then I did 13203 yesterday. Took a 2-hour nap. And then where we going? This way? And then hit the plane. Headed to Jersey first, Newark, Jersey.
How long was that drive to Jersey?
Yo, the drive to the 13203 was like 2 hours one way, so that's 4 hours. And then I got back, got 2 hours of sleep, and then after the 2 hours of sleep, I had another 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to Newark to meet this man.
It's an event that what's cool, you get all types of cars. You get both import and domestic vehicles, which is cool. And if we rewind a little bit, Fl2K started, which is the Florida version of TX2K. TX2K originally started it, I forgot how many years ago, and then Victor Alvarez started Fl2K in Florida. And from day one, it was about the origins of TX2K was Supras coming out, high horsepower cars, whatever. And then to see it transfer over to Fl2K, where you have, it's how many years later, and we've still got high horsepower cars, even more than before. And you have your Supras, of course. Then you have your Supra-powered vehicles. And of course, now the GTRs have changed the game forever in racing. And then you get a host of other cars who come out to basically line up against those cars, you know what I mean? So you can get damn near anything with any motor swap at Fl2K.
Like her, huh? Then you gotta look under her skirt. Come on, baby. at that. We got 4 on the floor, 600 horsepower.
Look at that.
Cletus, aka Garrett 1320 video. It's cool to see him, man. I mean, you know, here's a guy that we've seen him come up, and look where he's taken that Corvette that he races, and he's got two of them. You know, he has a more race built one, which is just, you know, that's the car without the body, and then he has the other one, the red one, which is more like a street style car. And you know, he hopped in both of them and drove both. And then it just shows you, we did a great interview with him, man. He gave us some really good information about racing at Fl2K, and you guys are gonna really like that, because he says some things that are very true. How a year before that in his class, I believe he was, you know, like the top one, and then this year the cars have gotten so fast now that, you know, he was maybe like 7th or 8th or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so it really shows like the progression just in 1 year in that one class. And there's so many classes there that are fast. I mean, you know, of course we love our index racing. We have the 1050 and 1150 index class. Those guys came out. You'll always get an assortment of different types of cars, and then after that it just gets really faster.
We're at Fl2K 19 going into stick shift class here, extreme stick shift class. Got Leroy running the Ruby Corvette out here, just freaking letting her rip, having a good time. Tons of fast cars, tons of really fast cars. Last year I won it. This year I'm actually, I think, the second to slowest guy to qualify. I mean, insanely fast cars here. So we've been slacking on this car. We got so many other projects going. So if we want to get back to the stick game, we got to go to a slipper clutch like all the other guys who are, you know, going 750s now, which is insane. So they all have slipper clutches. So I think we're going to upgrade that. You know, hopefully go to World Cup with some more improvements. Just got to get our power management under control, and we'll be hopefully back up there and get a little bit more competitive. Oh, dude, it's awesome, man. We wouldn't be able to do this stuff without our fans, so having everyone here to hang out, support us is huge. And you know, it's the whole life cycle. You want to, you know, come support us. It's a blast. It's going to be better.
'84 Honda Civic. Yeah, that's my baby. It's an LSV now, 84.5. It's got Pro and cams, diamond racing pistons, and turbo tough rods. And then we got the KLM kit I'm finally getting to use. Shout out to them, that shit's dope. Amazing work from them. But 6870 ball bearing turbo. And it's a stock GSR transmission. I painted the car, I built the car, did most of the fabrication work besides the turbo kit itself. But from the roll cage to all the little tabs, the weight plate, all that's good stuff. It's all done by me. I've been racing and building it, and then it won IFO front wheel drive class last year, February, and I took the car apart, and it's been pretty much being rebuilt ever since. But I didn't actually go into painting it and rebuilding it until 2 weeks ago. And so I painted the car, built the motor, put the motor in, got the whole setup done, and then got it dyno tuned. Shout out to my tuner, Johnny Nitro. That's my dog over there.
I've seen it on Instagram. You know, we follow a lot of people on Instagram, so you know you'll see people, different cars come up in the feed. I never got the chance to meet them before Fl2K, I believe, but that was cool to see him there. You know, because again, these are people that we don't necessarily, they're not close to us. You know, if some of us, we have guys, Nyce1s, we have a crew in different places, but me and myself and like we're up from the northeast side of the United States, so for us, we don't get to see necessarily all the cars in Florida unless we're going to Florida. So when you get there and then you see this guy's car is built and then you see it roll into the water box, it's a cool feeling, you know what I mean? Because you know that the guy put in work. You see him posting online. A lot of times what we try to do is if we see you building your car and you tag us in it and you tag us in a photo of it or a video of it on the dyno, like, hey, you know, it's 2 or 3 days before Fl2K, I'm on the dyno today. And and we'll try our best to repost as many of those videos and photos that we could. So for us, it's pretty cool when you finally see that car make it into the water box or in the staging lanes, and the car's ready to go. You know, and you know that was, I believe, one of his first times at the track on that car. I believe it ran in the 10s, and then that car also a few months later we had a Ratchet Friday event, which is our drag race and car show event, and at Bradenton, also right back at Bradenton, and he went his fastest time, which was a 9.4, I believe he ran, and that's like around 2 weeks ago. So that really shows the potential of what that car was, and Fl2K, you know what I mean? Like, he was so happy to have his car there, and we took photos of it, got some video, and that's another car that will be interesting to see how it progresses, you know. But for him, like, you know, we really saw his car start moving at Fl2K. You got your ZL1 Camaros, you got your Z06s, you got your Dodge Vipers. Then Friday night, it switches over to, you know, you have some testing tunes, some guys getting ready to test their cars. And you have bikini contests, so it's like a night party on Friday night. And then Saturday, Sunday is go time with all the drag racing on the strip.
The rest of us have one job. Tear these things apart. Get hurt, hurt them back. Get killed, walk it off.
Long Island. Oh, Long Island.
What's up, guys? I'm Dan. My name is Daniel Apatato. I'm the owner, operator, photographer, whatever you want to call it. My name is Daniel. I'm the Sauce Spot. I've been running around racetracks for 8 or 9 years now. Right now we're here, Fl2K. My first time at Bradenton, actually. Vic, owner of Fl2K, owner of Bradenton Raceway, killing it out here. I've never been here. I don't know what it was in the past, but this is something I will always come back to from this day forward. I had a friend who passed away a long time ago, and he brought me to the track. And when I lost him, it something crushed me, but then I was like, I gotta find power in this, and I used it as a real tool. This lens that I run around with, I'm not a photographer, I'm not a professional cinematographer, I'm none of that. I'm really passionate, right? So I run around this track with my passion, his passion, all the people around here that fill me up with like, stay saucy, high fives. When I see my shirt out here now, I've been doing this 8 years, I've been selling shirts a year and a half, and it's flooded out here at the events with Soft Spot shirts. I'll be honest, that's just the truth, and it's overwhelming to see the hair raising on my arms when I even say it, because it's mind-blowing, and it all goes to my friend Chris up top, because without him bringing me to the track in the first place, I wouldn't even be here. It's different, okay? I normally cover class structure. We got qualifying rounds at certain times, and everything's designated. This is the Wild West almost, the Wild South, I guess you could say. And it's 100 degrees plus out here. The TVC has done an excellent job. Craig and Thomas killing it out here on the track prep. We've seen at least close records, a lot of personal bests, and we still got good finals to come up. So big shout out to all the media, and big shout out to the fans, man. This place was packed all day yesterday, all day today. Vic said this is the biggest turnout he's ever seen in Fl2K history, so that speaks volumes of where this sport is going, and you need to be here at the events to be a part of that.
street car shootout, and I think the street car shootout is the one that had the, these are cars that are on the property, they race, then they take a cruise, like you said. I forgot the mileage exactly. I think it's around 30 miles or so, where they literally drive out onto the streets. They have plates. These are cars that are pretty much registered and insured, and they go for this cruise and they drive back.
Whatever you want to do in the lanes, but it has to be within the lanes. Your fuel, some ice, tires.
Can we vote to skip the cruise? We're doing the streetcar cruise. So we gotta basically do an 18-mile cruise, come back, and run the drag strip.
There's no coordinates, there's no GPS like Fast and Furious. We're just gonna have to catch up like the old days.
I mean, I wasn't there myself, but so we're trying to coordinate our team because it was 3 of us there filming most of the event.
This is how we're gonna have to do it.
It's like 30 cars that make 1,000 horsepower plus. How could you miss them?
Can you see what she needs?
The Red Demon is a car that is, many have watched it for years and years. And it's rare because, it's a DSM. You don't get too many of them, that are out there at least and are that consistent. They're making a lot of horsepower. So it's hard to, people might think that all-wheel drive is a bit easier, but imagine trying to send all that power to 4 wheels, you know what I mean? And then trying to steer that going down the track while shifting the car. Like, that car is amazing. If you've ever watched onboard video of the car, you'll see it's a lot to handle. Hats off to the driver all the time, man. And that car, low 7s at 200 mile an hour, 4-cylinder all-wheel drive car. You know what I mean? Like, that's amazing.
So what is it?
What is it that inspires so many of us to try like hell to reach for that bar that you set so high? Because let's be real, we need heroes. We need superheroes. To remind us that the world, that we're all one people. We all want that power. You watch them on screen. And your heart races. Sweat. You ache. And you all know it's true.
The owner of the white Suburban by the Real Street Booth. And the owner of the white Suburban by the Real Street Booth. Can you please?
Hey, load up. We're ready for you right now.
feel human. You unite us. You inspire us. And I want to thank you for leading the way. That's your gift, sir.
So cool, man. It was so cool for us to meet them, hang out with them, see them in the pits, the staging lanes and everything. And really good people. Looking forward to them coming next year again. They said that they will be back. They loved the track. They loved Bradenton, and they thought it was a good place to race.
You've never seen Ronnie.